Welcome back to another video. Here we are. I'm in the bathroom just because I have it a little noisy out there for baby boy to go to sleep. I always like to cut on a little meditation or white noise for him. And then I also have like the dryer. I like the sound of the dryer. It kind of mimics that like white noise kind of sound. So I have the dryer on. There's actual clothes in the dryer as well, but I don't want it to be too kind of like just complete silence for him, so that way he's not like startled by noises. But for right now, it will be a quick video, and I just kind of wanted us to check in on our energy, see how everything is going, see if we're flowing, and just be the motivation we need for the day or for the week, right? We're saying we're being consistent, and with being consistent with changing our lives or just walking into what the Most High has for us, we have to show up. And even sometimes when the season is difficult, when we don't see the vision clearly, we have to continue to hold that trust and to go after. We're starting this change because we're sick and tired. Literally, we're sick and tired of perpetuating the same cycles. We're starting, we're stopping, we're starting, we're stopping, we're starting, we're stopping. We need to get clear about what it is that we want, because if we're saying that we want this certain life, if we're saying that, hey, I don't want to live like this, it's not doing anything, it's draining me, it's toxic, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, then we have to check in ourselves. Everything is a spiritual thing that manifests, right? So if we're sick, physically sick, if we're mentally sick, emotionally sick, if we're in disconnection with the mind, body, spirit, you will see that, and your life will always mimic that. And so right now I am learning to declutter my mind, and the first thing that you really have to do when you are trying to change your life is to change your mind. You have to get really serious about your mindset. You have to get really serious about the things that you are trying to do, and it starts in the mind, just for the simple fact that a lot of things that I said I have to just kind of just deplug from, no matter how much my body is kind of like craving it or wants it, I have to deplug from it. Social media for me is kind of like toxic. Can't help it. When I get on there, I drown myself in other people's lives, other people's thoughts, other people's things, and it takes away from who I am and what I decided to come here for. It takes away from the vision that the Most High has for me and what I said that I wanted to cultivate in my life. When I fixate on other people, social media, you can get information off social media, you can do that, but you know, like I deplug from social media when I feel like energetically I need a cleanse, because I do think that social media, you take on energies and things like that. So I always declutter from there. I started really focusing on the mind, and I think that when you really have to get so serious, and I said this before in another video, like you have to take your medicine. For me, meditating, journaling, reading, going on walks, doing all of these things, it is my medicine. If I don't take my medicine and I spend all this time not taking my medicine, it literally, you can feel it. My life literally reflects that I'm not taking my medicine. If I'm not eating healthy, if I'm not, taking in healthy content, my body will feel it. You will see that in my actions, the way that I move. I'm not as happy, I'm not as peaceful, I'm not as positive when I'm not existing in the state that I'm supposed to exist as. So we have to take this serious when it comes to really evolving. We have to say it starts in the mind. I have to declutter my mind. What is my reality showing me? If my reality is showing me that my mind is negative, it's toxic, it's overwhelmed, it's exhausted, if my reality is showing me that, then I need to go here and I need to tap back into what the Most High wants to experience through me. And if I'm feeling at all any discomfort in my body, I have to sit with that. We have to start getting okay with sitting with the uncomfortability. yesterday, I think I was sitting down and I was like, I feel bored. And I was like, that's because I have gotten so used to stimulus. And I'm like, what is there to do? To sit in stillness. And today I just told myself, like, you're gonna do that. You're gonna sit in stillness. You're not gonna have something that just like gets at you, that plays you, that tells you, hey, this is what I want to experience. No, you're going to learn how to just deep breath, woosah, take in healthy content, sit with yourself, and just see what it is that you want to experience. You are drained and overworked because you're not allowing yourself to truly be yourself. You're not allowing yourself to experience that. And we have to start off by first decluttering our minds. I'll talk in the next video about the ways in which I'm learning how to truly heal through the things that, you know, like the Most High wants me to experience, what I want to experience in my spirit. I'm gonna, you know, learn how to do that. Well, I'm gonna talk about that in another video, but right now we are learning how to connect with ourselves through decluttering the mind. You have to declutter your mind. You have to tap back in, sit with yourself, and get all of the junk out. You have to take out the garbage. You have to spring clean. We are getting ready to transition into the fall. The fall is when things start shedding away. And sometimes we like to, you know, spring clean, but we don't like to fall clean. We don't like to declutter and get ourselves ready for that. To, you know, get off all the stuff energetically, emotionally, spiritually. We don't like to do that. We like to physically react to things. It is time to start decluttering your mind. If you want to truly heal, you want to truly go on this process that we're going through it together. It is not going to be a thing that you just show up for one day. It is going to be a thing that you have to continue to keep doing over and over. And if you slip back up, don't continue to stay in that slip up. Say, well, you know what, the next second I'm going to do better. The next day I'm going to do better. And keep telling yourself that today is the day, and actively reach for that. Even if it's little things by little things. For me, I started, okay, well, you know what, organizing this. I do have a newborn, so I'm maneuvering things the way that I need to maneuver it. Okay, well, if I can go for a walk, I can go for a walk. Everything won't look the same every day, and I'm learning how to flow with that. I'm learning that, okay, well, yesterday I didn't get to fold the clothes, but today I'm folding these clothes. I may not get to fold all the clothes, but I folded clothes today, so tomorrow I'm gonna fold the rest of these clothes. And we just keep working with that, and we're gonna get to where we need to be. Oh, that's my cat. We're gonna get to where we need to be. We have to continue to stay peaceful up here, and we do that by maintaining these practices. Meditate, talk to the Most High, God, Jesus, whomever it is that, you know, you worship, you honor, and just connect back to source. Connecting back to yourself is connecting back to source. And when you feel any discomfort, that is because you're disconnected from source, and that is just an illusion. So we're decluttering our mind from all the worldly stuff that has distracted us. We're getting back at peace. We're learning how to be okay, and we're going to watch our lives change and unfold the way that they're supposed to be. We're going to experience heaven on earth, and that is a declaration. Put it there. Tell yourself that daily as a mantra. But we are here to experience heaven on earth, and we will. We will. We are. We are. And it is so. Alrighty, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.